we learn anything from Mrs. Madison?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, she's been married 8 times, huh?
Yeah, you've only been married one time.
Well, that's enough. This is what I'm wondering.
I'm on my 3rd, you know. But you managed to stay married for almost 50 years.
Yeah, it would have been 50 this year.
You just lost your husband. 50 years, and you're so young, and that's because you were 13 years old when you got married.
Yeah. I kind of walked out of Daddy's arms into his arms. And, you know, I was the baby girl for... I think I was 9 when... or maybe 10 when my sister come along. And, of course, I was always in Daddy's lap because I was jealous if he picked up one of the babies. So I'd get over in Daddy's lap and he'd have to rock me, too. So he was rocking me when I got married. So...
Wow.
And then
it's not really all that unusual to get married when you're 13.
No, it really is. You know, all the girls that I grew up with, cousins, and like I say, Kentucky looks like a telephone pole. No, I said that, but well, it's okay.
I wanted
they know it too, don't they?
Yeah, they know it.
But anyway,
I want to ask you something about that, though.
All right.
Can I ask you something? Sure. Because I was thinking, well, Loretta Lynn was 13 years old when she got married. And what do you think of this woman, Mary Kay Letourneau? They're giving her, you know, she's in all this trouble because she's in love with this student of hers who was 14 years old when she got with him. What do you think of that?
You know, I really never thought too much about it because you kind of try to stay out of something that you don't care about.
All right, so you don't
didn't bother me any, so
you don't think it's like so shocking because
well, it was I wouldn't do it, but maybe it was okay for her. I mean, how can we be a judge?
I will come you back on here.
You know, we can't judge.
For all the comments and all the engagement you've been giving us here at Dicto Media. Actually, you guys, you're the ones who give us all the motivation to continue doing what we doing right about now. So reports coming in now indicate that the country music icon Loretta Lynn was actually buried in her family's cemetery on Hurricane Mills Estate on Friday morning in a highly private ceremony. The ceremony, it's alleged that it took place on Friday and it was really very much private, that only about 100 guests were allowed to actually attend the funeral. The ceremony that actually was attended by only family members, close relatives, and a few friends. It's alleged that it was held in a very emotional and tough situation that only a very few people were allowed. It was filled with sorrowness, it was filled with emotions, sad emotions, and indeed it was really very, very emotional, like we can all expect after losing such a very talented and legendary lady. According to the reports coming in, the ceremony, as I earlier told you, was attended by only family, friends, and close relatives, filled with grief and sorrow. Lynn, actually, we all know, died on October 4th at the age of 90, and before her death, actually, she had left instructions for her funeral ceremonies, planning. Actually, the plans included having a large memorial where fans will be invited. So for the fans who thought that maybe it's not going to be broadcasted, maybe you're not going to be getting all the updates, it's been confirmed by the spokesperson, Mr. McFarland, who actually revealed that the public ceremony details will be released very soon. So in this moment in time, we haven't received the details, the dates, the place where the public ceremony will be held. But Mr. McFarland, the family spokesperson, has come out to say that details are going to be released soon. So for the fans of Mrs. Lynn Loretta, you should be a little bit patient because all the details will be released to the media and to the world at large very, very soon. So Loretta Lynn's ranch is one of the largest campgrounds, by the way, in the state and draws streams of tourists throughout the year to the rural expanse where she actually built her event center and other attractions. This is a lady who had actually worked for herself because, of course, you know, she had a net worth of over close to around 25 to 50 million dollars. So she was really a very rich lady, a very hardworking lady. She owned, by the way, roughly 3,500 acres of land unprecedentedly in Humphrey. That's one of the most expensive places in that area. So Lynn, we all know, she lived in High Estates Mansion until around 1988 before turning it into a tourist center and moving into a smaller house on the property. She actually even built a museum where a replica of Butcher Hollow and Kentucky cabin where she grew up for tourists to visit. So you can also pay a visit in that area and view it for yourself. In this moment in time, all we are doing is to send messages of condolences, to continue sending prayers to the family, friends, the fans, and everyone who really loved and cherished Loretta Lynn. Rest in power, the Queen, Loretta Lynn.